I want to bring in Larry Klayman. He's an old pal of ours. He is the founder of Freedom Watch. Now, he has gone after the federal government for documents, what, 100 times, Larry? Got to be 100 times. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, right?
Not on the documents so much, but I will bring hard-hitting lawsuits which, seek to get justice. And a lot of these judges, as you know, are very politicized. I brought a RICO case, for instance, against Hillary Clinton years ago. Went to a Clinton judge. He dismissed it. Went up to the 11th Circuit. They were Clinton appointees as well. But yes, we break through sometimes. We enjoin the National Security Agency from mass surveillance and those kinds of things. But the documents, generally you do get some, but it takes a long time. And what's good, Bill, is that a federal judge, and interestingly, a Clinton appointee, Judge Emmett Sullivan, he's an honest guy. I've dealt with him before. He ordered Cheney to turn over his task force documents for the Energy Task Force years ago. He ordered that by September 4th, Mueller has to disclose all of his communications with the media. And I'm convinced they're likely to show leaks of grand jury information, which are criminal. And at that point, Mueller may be forced to resign, or it'll give the president cover to finally fire him.
But don't you think that if that were the case, that Mueller will find a way not to release those documents, even under court order?
Well, that's possible, Bill. The level of honesty these days in Washington, D.C. is not what it was when I first started going on your show. It's degenerated. So it's very possible that that could happen.
Now, you want to know if Mueller's crew, not necessarily him, but his crew, is playing with the press and putting out things to the media that are unlawful, they shouldn't be doing. That's essentially what you want to know, correct?
Yes, and the reason he's doing that is that whether he indicts the president, which most people believe, including myself, that won't happen, or sends a very scathing impeachment report, he wants to damage the president because, in fact, he is a partisan. He's a friend of Comey. You
believe that Mueller would direct this? That puts himself in a real bad spot, though. I don't know if Mueller's, as a former FBI chief himself, going to put himself in that kind of a spot.
Well, we know he's done some unacceptable things, to put it diplomatically, in the past with Whitey Bulger in Boston. He's persecuted some of my clients, whistleblowers that wanted to come forward with regard to information about mass surveillance, illegal under the Constitution. I don't think that Mueller is a man of integrity and honesty. When people use that word in Washington, Bill, look out.
All right.
I mean, that's the company line.
Now, a lot of people, including myself, cannot understand why a brand new FBI director, Christopher Wray, appointed by President Trump, wouldn't be more forthcoming to Republican congressmen and the Judiciary Committee and other committees who want certain documents. Why would Wray? I can understand Rosenstein. He was there. He's kind of up to here in the Hillary Clinton stuff and all that. But Wray should be much more accommodating. Why isn't he?
Bill, this is part of the swamp. It's part of the deep state. Wray, even though he spent some time in private practice at King & Spalding in Atlanta, a law firm, is a creature of the establishment. And if he starts to go against that establishment inside of the FBI, stuff will start flowing out of files that damages him in all likelihood personally and professionally. And this is the world we live in today, where the intelligence agencies and the FBI have what they consider to be dirt on everybody. That's why I joined them twice back in 2003 and 2004. It gave rise to the USA Freedom Act. They've got stuff on everybody, and he's not willing to stick his neck out, because what's more important than the president to him is his own career. And this is inhibiting a lot of people all over Washington from taking strong action. Congress can have its dog and pony show, and I'm glad they're getting documents, and I commend Chairman Nunes of the House Intel Committee. But they're not going to bring about justice. The Justice Department is not going to bring about justice. It's become the Department of Injustice. And of course, the president, I believe, needs to take action himself. I mean, he needs to stop following the advice of his lawyers, do what's in his instincts. He's a fighter. I really think he's going to be a tremendous, and is a tremendous president.
And then you have to get rid of Wray. That would be embarrassing politically, to appoint somebody and then get rid of him. I think Attorney General Sessions is a short timer. I think he's going to go.
One would hope.
Okay, Larry, we appreciate it. Keep us posted if you do anything, and it's nice of you to help us out today. Very nice.
God bless, Bill. All the best.